Hey, this is Man for All That Was Fake, and today I'm not doing a Minecraft episode for my Let's Play, but instead I'm going to be doing a fix for one of my most important farms in this world, the Iron Farm. Now, for those of you who are watching, you might know that I'm playing on 14W02C, which is the third snapshot for Minecraft version 1.8. And currently is the highest version, and so there's been a lot of changes, like there's the villager changes, and also the iron farm, I believe, has changed, and now it's possible for it to get stuck, sort of, because I've been working on my witch farm over there. You can't see it because I've got 7 render, but you see the lily pads and it goes off to the witch farm. So I was working off there, and the iron farm was within range, so what should have been happening is iron golems would be filtered down and then fall to their death. Well, not fall to their death, but they'd get burnt up and then iron would be collected. So it was pretty much empty before I went off, and when I came back I was there for a long time, so I expected to see a lot of iron, but I only found a stack and 29 ingots in there at the time. This was a day ago, so it's changed now. And so I thought that was a bit odd. I decided to go into my dirt AFK hut over here for about around half an hour, and I came out and I saw it was still at a stack and 29 iron ingots. And I was confused. I thought maybe I should go up here and try and fix the problem, because my initial thought was that some of the villagers had died, but I eventually climbed up. So I went and checked the cubicles for the villagers. There was 4 in this one. There was 4 more in this one. There was another 4 here, and already that would be enough to spawn iron golems, because in version 1.7, I'm not too sure about 1.8, but in 1.7 and a few versions lower, iron golems only need 12 villagers in a village, which technically this is, to spawn an iron golem. But when this farm design was originally made, it required 16, so there has to be another 4 in there. I went over here and there's 5, which is a little odd. I don't quite get why there's 5. I mean, I sort of do, but it's not hindering the farm, it's actually benefiting, kind of. But the reason the farm was not working is because there was a 6th mob in this chamber, which was in fact an iron golem. And so I had to use my Jaws of Life to remove the glass. They got silk touch on them, that's why. And I had to kill the iron golem, and then the farm started up again. The iron golems could not keep spawning here because the village already had its iron golem stuck in here, and it couldn't get out. So today I'm going to be fixing that problem and showing you how to. Now, if you don't know, this farm, I based it off of Docm77's tutorial, which you will find in the description, and he based his off of JL's tutorial. There's 4 numbers after it, but his account will be in the description, so you can go check him out as well. And yeah, so if you already have the farm, then you can just keep watching. But if you don't have the farm but plan on making it, then you should go check out his tutorial and then come back after that for the 1.8 fix. Let me just grab my materials. Okay, so now I got my materials, and because I'm doing this in my Let's Play world on survival, I have to have scaffolding. If you're on creative, you don't need that, obviously. But anyway, let's get to it. So up there we got the booth, which was giving us problems. Eventually they'll all give us problems. It's not just this one. The village count doesn't matter for which booth it's going to be. But so my idea is that we will let them spawn in here, except we will filter the villagers and iron golems so that the iron golems go back into the system and the villagers stay here. So in the process I might lose more villagers and I'd have to rebreed them, but we'll see how this goes. So I decided that I'd use the characteristic of the iron golems, how they can't swim. Now, is this gonna... it shouldn't mess them up. Yeah, it shouldn't. Okay, I'll just temporarily put that there. And so what I'm gonna do, just like I did with my spider farm, I'm gonna make it so that the iron golems can sink through because I've got signposts, and that should be good. So I'm just gonna extend here. Okay, and this will be the sign layer right here, so we just put a bunch of random signs here. And then we stack them on top by right clicking on the other sign, and there you get sign on sign. So if I was to destroy that one, all four would go. But water doesn't destroy signs, just like fire and lava doesn't, so that's nice. Okay, and so there we go. Now, up there we will have to play around with this. Might actually need to put that back. Let's get our dirt back out. And it's lagging once again. Okay, so we will take out the middle four here, which is where the village is floating above. Okay, now we I think what we do is just put the water in here. Yep, that sounds about right. Ooh, be careful, mate. Don't want you falling out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, well, that solves the extra villager problem, I guess. Okay, so I'll need to destroy the water sources again. They won't be able to get out because I've now got those extra 4 water sources, because they combined it to make an infinite water source. So I'll lock myself in here with you guys. Destroy that. This may not be necessary, but I think I just want to get rid of the water sources and then re-replace them. Okay, so the sources are gone and they're in there now. So now we go get the ice. And you can use water buckets if you want, but I find ice is more convenient. Okay, and get out of this corner. Can't place it. Okay, and this provides a little bit of an extra layer. This way they won't fall through like the other guy. Because if I only had one layer, then they'd actually fall through. And I know this because I was doing some testing in a creative world, and I had one where it was just one layer, and I noticed after a while one of the guys fell out. So you want to do 2-layer water source just like I have. So you have like this ring around on the bottom layer, and then you put the water source in the 4 corners, then remove these, and make sure this layer is like infinite, a pure infinite water source. So I'm just gonna do this for safety, and there should be the ones in the middle, which should make it a good infinite water source. So now it's ready for falling. Yeah, he probably died. Well, anyway, let's get on to this. So now that we've attached the filter, we now need to go and extend these down, and I'm going to put some glass here. You don't need to put the glass here, but I want to, because that's the way I want. You can just put your normal solid building block here if you want. Okay. Ah, can't even reach. Okay. And now that we got on the same layer as this, we have to make it 3 tall. So we go 1. Wait, hang on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be the height, and the floor will go over here. Okay. So we just continue this pattern around, and we should be able to reach it all from here. Cool. Wait, why am I doing that? That's the wrong block. That's supposed to be glass. Okay. And now we do this ring here. And then this ring. Okay, now I'm going to put glass here, and here's one of the important parts. You got to count, what was it, my coordinates, I think this, no, it was actually this one, yeah. So you've got to count, here it is, you have to go 6, and then it goes down 1, so this will actually be on a different layer. Didn't even remove that first block. The reason for this is that when we get over to that tube, that it won't just flood down the tube. I mean, we could use signs, and Iron Golems do sink through them, but it looks better if we just do it where we don't have to use signs, I guess. Okay. And as you can see, I'm probably taking a few shortcuts. I'm just doing that because of time-wise. Don't want to make this too long. I'm not even sure how long I can actually upload for. But, yeah, I guess I will do that. I'll make it 2 here now. Okay, we keep continuing this line over. And 1 there. Then we put the glass. And stone bricks again. Okay, and then we get glass and finish off the rest. Okay, now we need to remove this with our Silk Touch, Jaws of Life. And I've removed a lava down there while I'm working on this, so I don't have to worry about losing items. Put that there. I just lost another item as I was saying that. Okay, and now we go back over here. You'd fill this in with glass, but time-wise, yeah. So we go glass, glass, ice, ice, and we break. Oh, it's doing, yeah, forgot about that. Okay, and we make a, oh no, it doesn't work. I guess we got to do all 4. Okay, and so this way it all goes down here, and it doesn't go streaming in, and we don't need to use signs, so that's really convenient. Now I just need to do it for all 4 signs, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've finished that. I've done all 4 now. So let's go see what they look like inside now that I have all 4 connected. So I've got an opening up in this one. So as you can see, the villagers are up there, then they'd fall into here. No, the Iron Golems would fall into here, while the villagers still stay up there, because they can't get down because of their 2-layer water, but the Iron Golems just sink through anything. And so there's no corners here, nothing for the Iron Golems to get caught on, which they could before. I also removed like all the walls that were here, I believe, yeah. Around here I removed all the walls so the Iron Golem won't get caught or anything. Also, there was one villager fatality, and it was over this one we lost. Wait, what? Really? Huh, I actually haven't finished it. Okay, just bear with me for a second. Okay. Gotta get this one right. Yeah, that's weird. I thought I finished them all, but I guess I forgot this one. Okay, there we go. So now they're all done. That one's got 3, and the problem one, which was over there, has 5. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Now, all the Iron Golems, if they spawn in one of the cubicles, will get flushed down into the main drop system, and then go there. All I need to do now is steal this exit, remove the dirt, and then it's 1.8 proof. Nope! That's not pretty much all. I nearly forgot for a second, but I have to show you that it actually works. I mean, how could I forget that part? So, rather than waiting for like many spawns to see if we get one spawn in here in one of the other 3 cubicles, I'm going to just speed up and spawn in my own Iron Golem right here. And it will do the same thing. It should land like, well, if my theory about them landing on them spawning on solid blocks, then they should never spawn in here again, because I mean there's no solid floor. But then again, they could spawn down there and then they get flushed down. I don't know. Maybe they do spawn here. If so, then this is what would happen. So we go in here. And I might as well kill this 5th guy, because he's not needed, and I'd like to see what would happen afterwards. Bye! Anyway, he's most likely going to die, I guess. So let's test it out, remove this. And block, block, block. Might as well put back the majority of the glass right now. Okay, and spawn. Okay, he spawned in. Now he's going through the system. As you can see him there. And then he goes down, falls through a tube. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And there he is, burning to death. So it works. So if you found this video helpful in any way, then please like the video. And this has been my first tutorial on a repair for a farm, or pretty much first tutorial for just about anything. So support would be nice, even a little bit of hate would be nice as well. I mean, how could you expect to improve if you don't get criticism? And as long as it's fair criticism, that's the thing. So I will see you, hopefully, next time.